Something that they did previously for the Sky Ults on the other map. They're on Lotus, but now already up in towards Garage. Piotr with the judge, stunned out, unable to make that entry quite yet.
Still delaying it for long enough for the moment. This is not going to be easy to take. And Gotten, he escapes from all the danger that is waiting out of Garage and Cut and Co. They're finding one left, right, and center. Bringing home the first. Instantly good adaptation, instantly good way to play it. And the funny part is, it feels like Piotr was pretty much trying to take a page out of the book of Ray. Being like, again, I gotta try that judge. But definitely not as successful. I honestly believe you cannot play Judge if you constantly play it because you have no awareness of how like the range really works perfectly.
It means that everybody's all forced up, and First Blood Piotr already shut down.
Not good for Piotr. And again, a perfect place to be for a Judge. In the meantime, Long, a bit of left, right, and center fighting. Ray's like, okay, you want to fight me? Are you sure about that? Nope, ain't gonna happen. Shouty is down again. And the lurk, the splitting up, they're trying to get elaborated A control. Doesn't help at all when they're just taking those fights. And this is the thing. I mean, sure, there's thought within the fights that Indonesia takes, but it's not like they're really afraid of just to swing an angle.
No, they aren't. It's a big difference here. Off angle here, Forgotten, looking for something towards the Garage, but it's just the pressure. You're gonna break that alarm bot. Ray gets spotted out, getting a little greedy for that gun as well. Close? Hello?
Enemy remaining.
Nobody's home. Seems like that one is most definitely tying things up. Indonesia. Okay, I like that they consistently take fights, but sometimes they overextend a little. Like, okay, Pata has 45 HP. Do I feel 100% comfortable that this is going to work? Yeah. I mean, I give it 90%.
I mean, you've got still one Nano Swarm on that default side, left side of B, running down on the clock as well here, 15 seconds. Time to work with.
There's not much wiggle room for him at this point.
10 seconds
Gotta get that down quite swiftly. Okay, backside is clear. Interesting arrow, but why would you respect that, Valden asks. No chance at all. Turning out to be very uncomfortable after 5 rounds in.
Kind of a slower, controlled pace of play. Leaning over towards mid. A lot of delay available here, though, for B.
The problem is, though, if they actually take the Garage play, it's going to be very uncomfortable. Either way, Piotr moves through, the Judge in hand. He definitely wants to pick that fight, but he's not entirely sure about it. Judge gets at least one, but they're trading back on site. And with the nade coming in, close range fight, Search didn't find anything. It is the Indonesian side with a man advantage, and it all became a little slower right here. No way! No, this movement is insane! What he does is just absolutely incredible. Just moves in as swift as I've never seen a race player before. And what looked like squeaky bum time turns out to be absolutely comfortable.
I think, too, you see the way that Indonesia adapts, knowing that Piotr had that Judge in hand. They play with the Judge player. They know that they're going to back all the way up. They pull back in towards defender side spawn just to deny that space and make the gap bigger.
Playing against Ray. That was flights. Well, either way, Ray starts good. Finds his counterpart in firm of Piotr.
Sees one. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
No, that's your smokes down as well. No cover available for any of these executions. No longer on the side. The check, and already all pushed up. They are all corralled here in A lobby.
Knock, knock. He's there. It's Jut finding 2. And as he knocks on the back door, there's not a single chance. And this is so great about this team. All free space is taken. You know, every capability of having free space. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna take it. You see it right here. The Killjoy could also say, you know what, I'm staying in middle. Maybe they're backing off. Ain't happening.
Every opportunity here.
Well, it's time to swap things up, because besides the slower plays we saw from the Czech side, in the previous games they also had those swift, super fast executed B and C executes, right? You really got to make those work. But they always feel ready. Chut just left, Garage set whatever, picks up the player and catches him in an off angle. It's a man advantage within the first 10 seconds. And attacking now through Garage over on C might be a bit complicated.
Nice aftershock to push Gotten out of his default positioning that we see there towards back platform. But no, it's just this pivot back over towards this B site.
And this is the thing, they have a very swift rotation behavior. And Paragon finds no timing for what he's doing. It's even Chud who's still checking that position. He's still awaiting him just behind Garage. And this is how focused this team is regarding what lanes to cover, what positions are left over. Indonesia is playing brilliant Valorant at this point. Dial up from a Josh to an operator. That is unusual, to say the least. Contact style, up B. That seems to be the goal for the moment for the Czech Republic until they meet their first.
I think maybe a little question mark had been spotted there by Valden. Still not knowing that it's going to be 3 players lurking outside this B main choke.
Very clear, an opponent has been found. Good entry, even finds the second. Support player, no matter. Popping heads any day of the week and bringing the team closer to the 6th. Pada and Hassa. Time for them to do the absolutely undoable.
Look at the turret positioning. You had Indonesia. Chud walked all the way up towards Silong, puts out the turret, now denies that space, grants that information. The team as well, more passive positioning in that kind of sense.
This is good. Tries to push through, and nobody does this play like that, but Gotham does. Bringing the 6th home for Indonesia. Timeout seems to be worth it. Absolutely.
A flawless round there.
And you know what? I love the matter of fact that they actually went to their weakness, which is like players entering the A space, get the operator A short. It wasn't even the tool that they needed this round, but they really found the solution.
I mean, they find that extremity control one way or another, right?
With that ult, they at least tried to make it work, but a combination. Hold on! That was perfect from Valden. He saw that the player was coming up heaven, but nobody can help it. Swaps over, wants to make it work, but no, I think this man should be pretty much dead. Patagot gives him a bit of his own medicine, and they've entered the site. Flash not ideal, only God to make the difference. And he seemingly does so. The thing particularly with Pata, he needs to go to a rifle, because one shot, one kill, you can only make it work that way.
One shock dart available still though. Swaps over the classic, knows how low Chud is. You can't fumble this drop.
You cannot fumble this drop. He tries to fake it once with the shot, and that is a nice idea.
No.
But no.
Hold on.
There's no parachutes in this game. What are you doing, Chad?
Incoming. Valden does have a Rolling Thunder to work with into the retake. One away from the showstopper here for Ray as well. Already procced and ready, anticipating the denial of that initial sight. A blind Hunter's Fury coming out, connects with 2.
That looked like he nearly had Pata, but they're trying to throw all the ults into this Ash.
It's a set piece towards A.
Full stuns. It doesn't look good, but here comes the answer. Piotr down. A side play denied for the moment. But Kush is definitely not in a safe spot, and pushing out of the smoke might not be the answer. But he still gets one, can connect to the second. And Gotten playing around the smoke might have a good time. That plan cannot go through like this. Nobody spots the bullet traces off the Phantom. 10 seconds to make it work. It is Chud again, and this time there's no possibility that gravity is gonna mess him up. But you gotta check all the angles. Under heaven, 1. Graffiti, 1. Definitely heard the TP. Expects it to be up, but the shots are not connecting to the head. He makes it work! And the 7th is on the board for Indonesia. The OGs know. The OGs know the bobber. Either way, stepping away from that for a moment. Tie seems to be quite close after a good start over in that first half from Indonesia. Ray is...
Oh my God.
I saw it! But how did it only deal that little damage?
On target.
Just the bullet spread, unfortunately.
Wrong shorty he equipped.
Bomb grenade out. Alarm bot down.
Nice. Destruction of the utility here, forcing out that nano swarm to again be used now. KJ utility completely nullified here on the side of Hassa.
Shot got a hit. Piotr. I think he got one on the body of Valden. Now moving further. Can't connect on a Chud. That A side is pretty empty at this point, and he rather leaves. Reasonable decision. Good one through the smoke. And this brings us down to a 3 versus 4. The retake should be quite easy for the Czech side, but we know that the Indonesians can't perform miracles. As they're trying to enter. Valden, he waits it out, finds 2.
No.
Is this looking good? It's only Hassa to make it work, but Gotten saves the day. that glimpse of momentum, the chance to get the ball rolling, denied. Absolutely denied.
The fact that you have this risky round coming out here for the side of Indonesia. Oh man, Valden's so low there as well. It was the cloudburst that gave him just enough cover. I thought the ruse was all over though with that initial shot miss, but nobody turns.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. He's like, I think he's like to calm him down.
Nearly 4 players on the side of Czech Republic looking for a trap play.
Of course. No, well, hold on. This is an Astralis kind of play. Trying to push through, denied in its own. I like the idea, don't get me wrong. But there's not much that they're able to do at this point. Pushing it like this gives them free kills. Come on, Hazza. Just wanted to go for the knife. Sad, man. 9-6. Good start. I like the idea a lot, honestly, to go for that 4-player kind of Astralis play. They're instantly going to rule it out. They want to fight that space, maybe allow them early rotation. The thing is, with the speed that Indonesia plays, your players are never going to be in the right position once you rule out A. Except they're going to delay it. Ain't happening. Entered the side, spikes going down, not a single answer from the Czech Republic, forced into a retake.
Again, it's those consistent retake protocols. They go for that conditioning, finding that A lobby space, otherwise they look to regroup. Trying to find this Balas control, though, too aggressive.
And denying it again. This is absolutely brilliant, using every single utility they have. And they combine the ult with the Omen, getting on the other side of the map. What a godlike play from Garda. And it seems
ridiculous.
It feels like this is getting close to over. There's pretty much a dream alive for the Czech side, but hold on. Is that possible? That should be possible, right? No, that isn't possible. Bringing it home to the 10-6, double digits achieved. Shouty might not be expected if a good beta switch happens. Yeah, indeed, seems like it. Shouty finds one. Piotr joins the party. Maybe time to abort the play. Maybe time to cancel. As Maffin still tries to go through. The man's dead. He just ran in his own demise. We're tied up within 20 seconds. 4 players dead.
Take flight.
Different look at the trap play in that situation. A slightly different setup. Oh, missing out on the owl drone though. Reveals Shouty in the corner now. Pivoting over towards this B site. It's going to be Asa alone. Lockdown available. Unlikely to use it though into Nico.
Chow was debating to go into that smoke. Thankful for him didn't do so. From a utility perspective, you mentioned Hazza is he's like the key piece. He's like the one who can now make the difference. And it's one of the questions if you actually use it now or do you rather wait for the buy. It's getting tight. It's getting close. The rope around the neck of the Czech Republic, it's getting more and more uncomfortable. And as Shouty dies, at least it is Chud who saves the day for the red and white. Yeah, this is like the unhappy face, understandable face. It's like nothing's working.
I would be tilted though if that was me and Gotten did not go down, which he didn't. 2 HP left, revealed by the recon as well. It's just you can't do enough with the Stinger. Match point on the line here. And the last buy to come out, Czech Republic. This is the difference.
Kush and his teammates, I really got to give it to them. Instantly entering A short, no rotation is going to come in time. All right, that was overzealous. Like that was a little bit too much from Ray, but most likely, no, 100%, that side control is gathered.
Secured here.
W's did you check if they have an S key on the keyboards? Oh, I didn't see it.
They've just completely removed them overall.
Understandable.
Retake situation though. You have a flank impending coming out from Shouty.
Gotta buy time for that. And Shouty maybe tried to sell them a little bit. He's just an information gaddy. Piotr is being denied in his vision. Not the best smoke, to be honest. And they still find one after another. With the flash coming over short, now you know that the lurk is active. And with the stun as well, they're holding them up. And they're holding it up. And the Czech Republic is not in sync. And it's the 12 secured. Indonesia's innovative playstyle is just paying off.
Like to move around the map, makes it so hard to read.
Oh, God. That is rough to watch.
It's a Hail Mary at this point.
It literally is. Pata really tries to dot it. Like Ray's ending up. He's ending up with the Ray beams. But the spike still, in the meantime, got down to the B side. And all the utility, all the abilities, it's just one round that could make the difference for the Czech Republic. But in the meantime, absolute control from Indonesia. Pata It's the one that can make the difference, but it seems like a golden ticket lays in the hands of Indonesia. We got our first finalist.
What a way to do it. Explosivity across the board coming out from Indonesia. They wrap up Haven 13-6. It is insane what this squad is able to pull off.
Telur, telur, hari Bani makan telur, 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 hari Pala bani telur.